of masterpiece. I say, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the folks to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, 'cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a magician. And if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need.
Yeah. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons. Really. Until I just feel in nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone. He couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as a
Along the west coast of Florida, we're looking at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Pennick's going to throw straight away. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Well, I imagine that first play woke them up as they get set now for second and long. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he's brought down before the return gets far. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Give to Irving to start his drive. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, here's Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All right, here we go. Second down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Back to the line they come, second down. Once again, Irving. Rolling into enemy territory. Running down the left side. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
Run. 180. Point it right. Alert. Watch out.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Mayfield now from the gun. Broke him out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yeah, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Baker now from the gun. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Falcons take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix out of his end zone. He's leading to his running back. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Blown back gets the handoff. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. It's a gain of 4. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Safety should be out of the picture now, Brock. We've got 1st and 10 from the 11. Another carry for him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun handoff to Carter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. We've hit the end of 1 in this showdown between 2 of the league's best. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it. Carter up the middle. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires pressures on him with a turnover on downs, and now some great field position.
Well, a blitz on 4th down is a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Right back to Irving now. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Here's Mayfield. Got his man. It's on him. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Irving will score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. Just great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 22. And the Falcons will have a 1st. Offense in a hurry up here.
22 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Dump off caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down, because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's now 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Carter here from the gun. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jefferson comes up with it.
Penix's pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. And it's the Buccaneers lined up with a 2nd and 8.
Run. Point, run. 180.
Here's Baker. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Well, this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Irving here from the gun. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running line.
Has it in close. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun, Mayfield. Makes the catch. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Mayfield on 1st and 10. That's a catch, Jalen McMillan. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
A gain of 15.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. Penix working from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Buccaneers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Penix's pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
180! Hey, alert 30. Up, stop.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's got a Emeka Egbuka. And in! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers get 4 points to end the lopsided first half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Johnson now on the return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Their own 33-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start that after the give to Irving. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he'll get it up to the 44. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Throwing from the gun. It's complete. This is Egbuka. And he goes down a little short of the 40. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's Algier on 1st down. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
180! Point it right, point it. Watch out!
Mayfield will look to throw. This is hauled in by Allen on the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
33, 180.
To throw is Mayfield. Now it's good to Godwin. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Run.
To throw, Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Alert! 180. Kings!
3rd and long for him here. He's him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of sticks.
That one's a miss. So he hung it out right at that upright. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
On 1st down, they'll run. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 3rd down now.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that makes it 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Second and 3 now.
Regular. Play it right. Good. 180.
Mayfield now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Well, this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's the give to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Real. Hey, alert 33.
Baker now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix now. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Could be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The give here on 2nd. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. He will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180, what's up?
Mayfield from his end zone. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions. Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd?
180! Run, run, run. Up, up! What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Catch made. It is forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Next throwing, third and 2. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. On the ground here with Algier. Makes the tackle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
180!
Once again, Irving. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made